Hello everybody and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. So yeah, it looks like a different map because we've got a new yard just here. Not the usual view I give you when we start off the videos. Yeah, I like it. I think it's looking really good. So what we're going to do is keep storing our implements in here. Keep storing the combine harvesters in here. You can see them through the window. But yeah, just talking about the map actually, or the map we're using today. It was supposed to be the survival series, but unfortunately once again I haven't had the time to put it together. So hopefully tomorrow is going to be the day for the survival series. I know there has been a lot of Lone Oak Farm this week, but I am really enjoying it, and it would appear that the majority of my viewers are too. So it can't be a bad thing that I keep doing Lone Oak. But yeah, tomorrow should be the survival series, so definitely stay tuned for that. We have the pickup just over here, that needs to be moved. But yeah, we actually have a full trailer load once again of manure. So if we're going to be heading up that way, which we might be, because we do have to sell the wool as well, because that's pretty much full. Yeah, we'll take everything over there, and we can actually make a lot of money in the first few minutes of this episode. We've seen the loading up process of wool before, so that'll be time-lapsed or just completely cut through anyway. We could just jump cut. But I think this is almost full. 86% I think it was. What do we have? Right, so we should be able to fill that up to the top. If I just start this, hopefully if it's in the right place. I think it's hit the roof. It's way too tall. Yeah, that has definitely hit the roof. There we go. Yeah, hopefully we can feed it through. So there we go, it's loading up. I don't know if there's going to be enough to keep it going, because it might run out in the area where it's picking it up from. But we don't have too far to go. So let's prepare the vehicle for this particular job. We have the Manitou up there. We are going to require the Lizard pickup. I've actually left annoyingly, I've left the trailer up at the store, which is en route, so it's not a big problem. But that's where it is. We're going to have to go and use it. I think it's the one which allows you to strap on. Hopefully it is, because we're going to be strapping on the pallets. If it isn't, it's not the end of the world. They do still hold on. They're not going to fall off. But yeah, it just doesn't look quite as good. That must be so close to full. 98%. So we have yet again another 70,000 litres of manure to sell. From now on, we're going to be using the slurry because we have so much. But yeah, when we get low on the slurry, we'll go back to the manure. And yeah, just bear with me. We're off. So I would use the cut through, but actually it's not really the quickest way to go this time because we're going to the store first. If we were just going to the sheep farm, then that would definitely be the way to go. So we're going to take this direction today. Shouldn't take us too long to get there. I don't think they'll really appreciate it though at the dealership when we turn up with 70,000 litres of manure. Also in this video we're actually going to be going over 2 days, so we're going to have to go and sleep after this particular job. Meaning that, yeah, because we've looked after the cows, we should be getting about $130,000 in once again. It really is impressive, the amount of money. In fact, yeah, in the first, let's say 5 to 10 minutes of the video, we could potentially earn almost $500,000. Right, everybody put a peg over your nose. Everybody who is working in Mannings of Lone Oak. The pickup has crashed into us. So what we've got to do is put the fifth wheel back on. It's currently on the engine crane. I think the reason why it's here like this is because it was reset, because it's still attached to the trailer, which is really weird. And that was some horrific driving. There we go. Now we can put the tailgate up and we're ready to go over to the sheep farm. We'll keep the truck parked out there because otherwise it's going to be a real nightmare to turn around. In fact, it might be impossible. It really does get quite tight through here. Anyway, yeah, what I'm going to do is just load everything up really quickly, and then we'll go over to the sell point, sell the manure and sell the wool, and then we'll have sleep and yeah, produce even more money, and then we'll start the episode properly in a few minutes. So yeah, we'll just put this here. That should be the best place for it. Load it straight up. Let's just see. There. Okay, let's get cracking.
There we go, that was really easy actually. Picking up two together is always easy. Yes, I think it is the strapping one, it's just auto-saving, good. Right, hopefully that is enough straps. Should be fine. And we'll go and meet up with the lorry again. And go over to the sell point. I wonder how good this is at turning on the spot. Not really literally actually, it's not really turning on the spot. Can you imagine a zero-turn pickup? That would be something. But yes, it's actually very manoeuvrable, so that's nice. And we're off. It's not that far down the road, it's... Well, what's that car doing? Good job I was looking. It's quite a swerve we've had to make around that. Yeah, it's just down here. Not too far. They're crazy. The traffic keeps stopping. 67 miles per hour, wow. 70. I'm going to have to slow down though, because this is our turning. It might be easier to go... Whoa! I didn't want to go in here. I wanted to go the other way. Look what you've made me do. Well, yes, as that has now happened, I'm going to have to go in this way anyway. I was going to make it easier for the lorry, but obviously it's decided to crash into the back of us and absolutely obliterate our trailer. Good job there's no damage. I'll put this here, and yep, that's selling. So while that is selling, we can also go over to the truck and put it into that sell point. We can also get some money from that at the same time. The wool might have finished selling before we actually get there though, we'll see. One thing's for sure, if you come for the cabaret, then yeah, you're at the right place. If you're a big fan of the cabaret, that is, yeah, pretty much what happens in all my videos though. Things go pear-shaped. Yeah, this is the exact reason why I wanted to come in the other way, because it is the wrong angle for us to reverse back. Money is still going up, which is very impressive, but not surprising. This isn't going to be a great deal, but it's still going to be a welcome amount. $147,000. Okay, and for this, I've got this as well. This won't be anywhere near that figure, but 10,000, that would be good. Still going. I reckon it will be around 10,000. 9. Right, that's still good. That's still very good. So, we can go back. Once again, we're actually beyond the cut-through. Although I would like to use the cut-through. Yeah, I will do. So, back to the yard, and then it'll be a brand new day. I saw the traffic doing crazy stuff, so I joined in. I have no idea what they're up to. What's going on? More. They're adding to it. They're making this mess even worse. Right, well, we'll leave them to it before somebody crashes into us. Have fun, crazy traffic. Yeah, so here we are. This is the new road that I put in. We should move those logs. They need to be moved. That is a big problem, them being there. It's also potential money. Oh, and that needs to be taken away as well. The stump grinder. I had so many people who, after I did the video, said that I should have used the very large stump grinder by Black Sheep Modding, and yeah, I wish I had done now, because it really does do a very good job. It actually completely disintegrates entire trees, so it would have been good for obviously getting rid of the branches as well as just the stumps. I guess I could still use it. We'll see, because we do still have a number of branches still in the field, in the woods. It's just yeah, I don't know. It's quite an expense to go to. Now, this is tricky. I shouldn't have come in this way, because that's not going to make it round, is it? I suppose it wouldn't have made it round anyway, though, because it's not a very good driver. Oh, sorry. Oh no, I was going to say sorry, it did make it, but oh, it did. Oh, I'm going to be quiet. I'm just going to shut up. We are home. So I still actually annoyingly don't have space to put this in anywhere, which is really annoying. I suppose actually there is a parking bay through here. Oh yeah, we've got loads of space. Good. Because that is my goal. It's to keep everything under cover. I get a lot of negative comments about me leaving stuff outside, so if I can get rid of that, then that'd be brilliant. The way of obviously getting rid of it is to keep putting sheds up and keep putting stuff away. Essentially, keeping a tidy yard, which really shouldn't be too hard to do anyway. Look at that beautiful sunset. And there should be space for this too. Some implements though can stay outside, like the ripper for example. It doesn't need to be undercover as such. It's obviously better to be undercover, but it doesn't need to be. Okay. Didn't think I was going to make it. And there's our other trailer. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'll see you in the morning. And here we are, 87,000. So it's not quite as much as I was expecting, but I know the reason why. It's because we have had to, well, we've actually got quite a lot of expenses there. You can see the vehicle running cost, 11,000, over 11,000. But also because we have only just replenished the supply of these, and actually the power food is still bad. It's going to take some time. The productivity now is 99%, so that's good. And the wool is obviously reproducing, so yeah, more power food. Ah, hay. We need to do hay. Where is the Crone Big M? Very important that we do this. The field just to the right of us is the hay field. So if we can cut that today, then in the next episode we can turn it all over, row it up, and bale it. Hang on, I've just got into a muck spreader, I'm sure I have. I have. Wrong machine. Still a big machine, but a completely different use. Right. So this is going to be a standard feature of FS19, which is going to be brilliant. So pleased they're putting the Chrome Big M back in, because it was in 13. It's not been in it since, except for a mod. I'm very thankful for the mods though, because yeah, I would have been very lost without it. It's a decent machine, it's massive as well. This field, for example, we can cut it in no time at all. Is that set correctly? No, it's not. That needs to be changed. We need to do disable windrow. Should drop it in 3 different swaths. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. It needs to dry out. It's alright though, the bit that we just did, that'll be spread out by the tedder. Let's get right to the edges. I think we'll do an entire field. I didn't think I would be doing another field of hay, but we've just needed so much of it to keep the cows happy and productive that yeah, we've just got through our supply super quickly. So that's what we'll do. We'll do all this field. Like I say, in the next episode we'll turn it all over, row it up, bale it, and do another power food mix. You can see our new yard just over there. It doesn't encroach into this field too much. I think it looks good. It's not out of place. And from looking at the comments of the previous episode, it looks like nearly everybody was happy with it too, which is always very nice to hear. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this and yeah, see how we go. that's the majority of it done, just finishing off. But yeah, it's leaving a really pretty pattern, really. It's like a mackerel skin pattern. I'm assuming that is just the even spread of it. It'll help it dry out and everything, instead of putting it as one massive windrow. But I think this might be the first time I've actually used it properly as an even spread like this. I'm not sure, thinking about it. Although, how would I have made the bales before? Unless I didn't. Last time I made hay bales, what did I use? It might have been the other mower. Yeah, it might not have been this at all. Anyway, as you can see, that's looking fairly neat. GPS has been very useful once again. Such a good mod. And that field just over there, that needs to be replanted, so that's going to have to be the big John Deere 9RX and one of those drills. I should think it would be something like wheat or barley. We don't need to do any more straw, I don't think, unless we just sell it straight off the field. But there we go, that is the mowing done. So we'll put it back in its shed via the brand new yard. And then, I love that water effect just in there, it looks fantastic. Yeah, then we'll get the John Deere. I didn't realise there's a bucket and, is it a bale spike? It's been parked behind here. But that is a good machine. I don't use it enough. I really don't. Good. Right, where did I put it? It must be over there. I used it in the previous episode. With the headers. Yeah, so if we're going to be using a drill which is catering to wheat or barley, we can use the big red drill just here. We have to use the usual grain tank, or the seed tank I should say, but then yeah, we can use that instead of this green one. Now is this going to get out of here? I've tucked them in so tight it might just catch the drill. That's alright. Okay, it is quite manoeuvrable with this articulated tractor. Okay, and we've got seed, so we can just start. It's as simple as that. If we just change it to... I think we'll do barley. I don't do barley enough. Yeah, it should be really good. And with this thing being so massive, this likely won't take very long at all. We have field 55 to do as well. We won't do it today. That can probably be a different crop type. And then we have another field which we purchased not long ago. Very small field. Field number 7. Top right hand corner. That is going to be potatoes, which we're going to do at a later date. Okay, so I'll start to unfold it. Once again we're going to use GPS. Seems to have been rotated for some reason. And we can begin. Lovely. Yeah, no fertiliser, because we've already put the manure on here. We only have one stage fertilising enabled, so this will be all we need to do, just put some seed in. It really should not take us too long to do. At least that's the plan. If it does, then, well, it's all part of the fun, but yeah, there's absolutely no reason at all for it to take a long time. This field is quite big, and it can be easily underestimated. But yeah, for a machine of that size, it's not going to take long. So I'm going to time lapse it once again, and we should have plenty of seed. So I'll see you when it's done. there we go. What I'm going to do, just to finish off with, is head over to field 55. I'm going to probably just go across the bottom of the field twice, just to give it some turning space, and then in the next episode when we're doing a different job, we can leave it on a worker, getting on with planting that field as something, probably barley as well, but we'll see. We have to decide pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, let's do it with barley. We might as well do, there's not much point in changing. So yeah, we can have 2 fields with a barley crop in. We have 3 more fields to plant, but they can be different. One of which is potatoes, the other 2 can be probably something like soybeans, but we'll see. Obviously for this I don't really need to use GPS. It's just a case of going across there and then back again. Nice and simple. Right, okay. Off we go. I'm hoping that just going across and back is going to be enough space for them to turn. You know how the workers get very confused. It should be plenty, but yeah, I can still imagine one ploughing into the fence, unfortunately. We'll have to see how we go. But yeah, there's really no excuses, there's plenty of space there. Actually, we've still got the JCB up there too. That needs to be taken back. But we have to empty the slurry container before we can do, because you shouldn't really move them with anything in them, because it's incredibly heavy, and it's only a single axle, because it's just designed to take the weight of the container itself. Yeah, that's loads of space. That's fine. So, we're going to be wrapping this episode up here. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Yeah, next time we're going to be doing even more stuff. I don't know exactly what, but yeah, definitely in the region of doing the hay bales, doing a power food mix. Obviously this is going to be getting on with this field here. We do need to work in field number 8, 18, 33 and 7, so actually there's 4 fields that need work. How I underestimated. Yes, I don't think we'll be buying any more fields for a while. I can't really manage these, but yeah. That's just the way it is. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.